I'm on my 1961 with a quick show of me watches. Now there's nothing, they're not Rolexes or Amigas, although I did have an Amiga briefly. They're just normal watches, everyday watches that I like. Some of them I don't use, obviously, for obvious reasons. A couple of them you'll see. But there you go, so we'll start. They're just stuff I pick up in charity shops, off boot sales, stuff like that. Presents. I'll just give a quick sweep of what we've got. I'll zoom in and then I'll explain the watch is better. I'm trying to see this properly. There we go. It's a pan shot. I need a dolly shot. This is a dolly shot. We ain't got a dolly. That's the last one. I'll come back. There we go. Then I'll sit and give a quick look at everything. Ooh. Here we go. First one is Nurse's watch. This was picked up in a charity shop. It's by Constant. That's not a shot. It's got the little badge bit. It sort of sits like that on the uniform or whatever. So when you lift it up, you can see what the time is. That's one. Next one was a second-hand shop as well. And this is an Ingersoll, and it's got a light on it. It's hard to tell. It's sort of a back glow jobby. You can't really see it. Oh, there you go. For night nurses. Same sort of affair on the clasp. The next one was just in a box of old stuff. It's Casio Illuminator. It's not a particularly expensive watch. They're good watches though, Casio. I like them. They're functional. They do the job. There's a little strap on it. It didn't have a strap or anything, so that was off an old watch I had. The next one is a digital or LED sort of retro LED. That's nice. It's got nice leather strap. That's by PWL. No idea who they are. LED watch even tells you what it is on it. Cool. Now, one of my watches I use the most, which was being stood up by my phone, is my oh dear, it's hard to get. It's my Casio G-Shock. This is radio controlled, so it's always the right time. Around the outside here is solar, so it keeps charged. I've had this years and still not had anything done with the batteries. You can more or less, you can see it gets worn a lot, it's filthy. It's in the garden and everywhere. Got to clean up actually. Yeah, marvellous watch that is. That's a present from my son, thank you boy. Another charity shop pick up. What was this? Seconda. Just a basic mechanical mount. I love the mechanical ones. See that sets it off. I ain't obviously set the time on it, but that's a nice little watch. And a boot sale, which cost me 50p. There's this nice Tissot, or Tissot, or I don't know how you pronounce it. It's like 1853 Pro 50, PR50 Pro 50, we're on about. That's a handsome looking watch, it's nice. The strap was a bit dodgy on that, the metal strap had broke actually, so I think that's what was there, so I put a leather one on, brown leather, and it goes really nice with the gold, as you can see. My next watch was another charity shop find, and this cost me £7.50, and it's a Seiko automatic, day and date, 21 gels, and this one has the clear back. You can see all the mechanism move, that's amazing. See if we can get a bit, you can see all the gizmo working, and the weight shifts about as you move to wind the watch. Close look at the gears and such like. Beautiful. What a quality bit of watch, and it cost me £7.50. What a find. My next one's another Casio, another G-Shock. This one was again a charity shop find. Beautiful watch, that's solid, but weighs a ton. Yeah, it's got no lights, it's got no bells, no whistles, no, it's just a watch. And it's got a screw down crown, so you adjust the time, and then even working at the right time, just put it at the right time. As a matter of interest, I always check this one for the time. We'll call that 10 past 10. That's near enough. That's ticking, and then push the crown in. And screw it down, that seals the watch. It's waterproof. Oh, that's the back. Beautiful watch. Yeah, then what's next? This one was only 15 quid. I'll change the strap because for some reason it had a girly little strap on it, but this is a military watch company replica of the Vietnam War watch, what was issued during the Vietnam War. It's got a girly little movement inside it, you know, one of the tiny ones with the, it's the digital version obviously, but it looks like it, it's pretty much the same, but I like that, that's a good little watch. Yeah, this one, where did this one come from? This is a Loris. Oh, his day's not, I think it's still in the process of changing his day. Ooh. That's tasty. Oh, that's why I didn't have it in. I had that pulled out, it's the 12th. Ah, batteries run out, that's why. Oh no, it ain't just moved. They asked properly because when it got a proper battery in it, I'll just put a battery in it to get it going. And I liked it so much. This one I picked up, as you can see if we get it in the light. There's a lot of scratching, and it's been a well used watch, the straps look. But I think that was like 30p in a charity shop. And I bought a proper one, I bought a new one of these, and I'll tell you what, it's a lovely watch. It's comfortable to wear, nice soft strap, very comfortable to wear, it's accurate, always keeps good time. It's got a lumi bright face, this just charges up for, I mean that's glowing now, it just glows all the time, lasts quite a long while as well during the night. Lovely watch. Anyway, up to some different watches. There's CWC Army issue, British Army issue watch by, I think it's Kabak Watch Company, Swiss movement. That's all the you can see this gets well used as well. It's so tight. It's got the battery compartment on the back. I'm sure someone will know what these numbers are. I think it's a 99. I knew it was to issue to, not literally who, but what part of the armed forces. That's that one. This was this is a recycled one. This is one that people get the watches changed and someone buys them up and cleans them up and puts new batteries in and polishes the glass up. That was alright, that was a nice one. And I had another one. Oh dear, let's get this strap back on. Get on there. Okay, yes, that's that one. And I've got the current issue bought for me, and it's basically the same watch, but we can't see it now because why is that different? Oh, I've been mucking about with it, that's why. Why was that wrong? Oh, I know. Alright, no problem. Anyway, yeah, covered a little, but this one has the, let me get back in focus, has the date window, as you can see there, but it's basically the same watch, but I think this one hasn't got the, this one doesn't have the battery compartment. This one just has the numbers. I see that. Very nice. And these good quality watches, if they're good enough for our armed forces, they're good enough for me. So that's a really nice watch. That was from my partner. Thank you. I wear all these watches, well, apart from the nursery ones, I promise you, obviously. And my last watch is a tracer, which is used by special forces and campers, hunters, all sorts of people who need to see the watch at night without shining a light. Because I'll point out, I should have done some measurements like I've got a ruler here to show you. Let's do it that way, that's better. That shows you the sort of size of that. And in these little squares is, I think it's called Trillium, which just lights up all the time. It's a cold fusion light. Not fusion, but it's cold light anyway. This has a little nuclear sign on it, so it says H3 there, and there's one in there. There's an orange one in this position, so it's 12, and then there's one in here for when you set your timer to whatever. That'll show you the position. You just see it all the time. You don't have to stand in the sun charging it up. It just glows all the time green. It takes a little while for your eyes to get used to. Obviously once you get used to the dark you can see them a lot better. But people buy them thinking that it's going to be a blinding Christmas tree show of light, and it ain't. And they moan about it. So it's not very good. But that's all you need. You don't want a big glowing thing on your wrist when you're behind enemy lines, or creeping up on a big bear or whatever. But this will do you. There you go. That's I think this has got its military rating on the back as well. I think this is US forces mainly. Oh yeah, that's quite nice as well. Okay, that's the information on the back. Yes, they all get worn, they all get used. I'm not one to put watches in, you know, get a watch, I use it, I like them. There you go. That's my watches. Have a little sweep. I'll say this one first because I've got to hold that one there. It curls up, so it's hard to. That's the Casio. And we do a close fly over. There's a closing shot. Ooh. I love that watch. That's so good. Gap, and then digital watch. Little Casio and my nursery watches. There you go. Hope that was of interest. Any questions? No, I won't let it focus. Just let me know. Okay. Thanks for watching. And there's an orange.